Hello, and welcome back to, assumedly, the end of Patient Zero, which I just noticed there's a... Oh, no, the button changed! I was like, there's a button on the thing that will take me straight to it, but then they tricked me, and it turned into signing up for an IOI account. You got me. IOI... I don't know how else I would say that, but here we are, Patient Zero, Patient Zero.
Good work in Colorado, 47. I hope you've managed to get some sleep on your trans-Pacific flight.
I'm fine.
As always. Well, as you've guessed, you're en route to Japan. We've intercepted a memo indicating that local authorities have detained a man suspected of carrying an infectious disease and shipped him off to a medical facility further north.
Another cult operative.
That has been confirmed, yes. But even better. We believe this man is the one responsible for the development of the virus itself. His last known whereabouts match the final set of coordinates set by Nabazov's dead man's trigger. It appears he was headed for Sydney, Australia, but his arrest put a stop to that.
That was fortunate.
Luck has little to do with it. Passengers noticed him performing some sort of religious ritual in the airport lounge and got nervous. Police detained him for further questioning when he started showing signs of illness. Standard protocols kicked in, and he's now en route to Hokkaido. The mission briefing will be available for review in a few moments. You have two targets. First, Owen Cage, the rogue viral researcher responsible for the weaponization of the Nabazov virus. Cage was moved to the Hokkaido Gamma facility by Japanese authorities. All evidence indicates that he infected himself, intending to become Patient Zero. He is currently being kept alive in isolation by your second target, Klaus Liebleed. An Ether Corporation scientist, Dr. Liebleed is trying to extract as much information about the virus as possible before Owen Cage dies. We cannot allow Ether to succeed in reverse engineering the virus and profiting from it. Your task is simple, 47. Contain the virus by eliminating Cage and Liebleed. Whatever happens, the Nabazov virus must be destroyed. We must contain it here, no matter the cost. I'll leave you to prepare.
Oh, so we're going after the titular Patient Zero. Who could have seen this coming? Also, this guy works for the Ether Corporation. I think that was when we went to Sapienza for the first time. I think that was the weird Ascot Man's company, because they are also doing a viral weapon thingamajig. So maybe it's supposed to be tied into the thing. This guy's determined by starting location. We can't come into. Oh, and I just realized. Well, we didn't get to do planning. I was like, oh, we didn't become the clown in the last one. Now I'm sad because I was like, oh, we did a bunch of cowboy, and I wanted to finish up Patient Zero's the clown. But we don't get to pick our thing. So we're obviously coming in with our concealed weapon because we don't get to choose to be like, no, I don't want to bring a gun. But also the gun has historically been pretty useful. Can we choose? We cannot even choose a different starting location, which is, I don't want to choose a different starting location to get the location. I just want a different disguise. But all right, we'll come in our turtleneck. It's time to go to Hokkaido and deal with Patient Zero.
Welcome to Hokkaido, 47. Owen Cage is currently held in isolation in a heavily quarantined area of the hospital. He seems to be in the late stages of the infection, delirious and confused. He is also extremely contagious. Do not approach him without taking precautions. Klaus Liebleed is examining Cage in his makeshift lab. I need to stress this again, 47. The virus is absolutely lethal. It cannot be allowed to escape the facility, no matter the cost. Proceed with caution.
Okay, so I didn't mean to cut her off there, but I was just, looking to see what I had because I wanted to see if I could get a melee weapon out. So this is interesting. Normally we kind of I was going to say parasocial, but that's not what I meant. Normally we socially engineer our way through these things as opposed to just straight up it's time to sneak the fuck in and do some secret agent bullshit. But no, this is time for secret agent bullshit. We're not we came to Hokkaido before. We came in as a guest. We pretended to be a guest, and then we snuck around the thing, and put on outfits, you know, etc., etc., to get this point. But no, this time Agent 47 is just like, nah, I'm just sneaking in and doing the damn thing. That being said, assumedly we will get an outfit and then do what we need to do. Now, I don't know what kind of vision range NPCs have in this game, so at the moment... Oh, there is a thing right there. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, it's a hammer. That could be useful. There is a man over there. I'm not sure if he can see us. Like, we walk up here. It doesn't seem like he's seeing us, so that's good. It's good to know that they don't have, like, realistic, like, human, like, vision range. Also, he may just not be looking over here. So, you know, that works out for us. You know, he's a video game. Also, you know, you could also, instead of assuming like, oh, you know, it's not like a real life where he'd be able to see, you know, infinite distance, because, you know, you can see the stars, which are like basically infinite distance away. I
47, listen.
Hmm?
I've registered another infected patient. The virus is spreading. I've shared the data with you.
Okay, interesting. I got worried when that happened. I thought like, uh-oh, someone's trying to run. You got to get him now. But no, that's interesting. I wonder if the longer you take, the more people get infected, or if it's just like a scripted thing that, you know, people get infected over time. Because that could be interesting. And now I know that there's gonna... Oh shoot, there's actually shit up here. I was like, I don't know, there's gonna be nothing up here, but I just wanted to check. So there are two guards. So maybe I should bust out my hammer. I was like, oh, I should switch to my gun and just murk them, because now I'm like, we're in like hostile territory like shit. But no, we can still do this. We can still do this way. I can run over. We can... Oh, I'm sorry, I had to push him. Is he dead? Yeah, that counts. I wasn't sure if that would count as a kill or not. And oh, damn it! I wanted one of their outfits. I came up here to get their outfit, but then the siren song of pushing them off a ledge called to me, and then I punched the other one with a hammer off the cliff. I'm not sure if they're gone now, or if we can get over there. Oh, there's a camera there. That will get us in trouble. If we were seen by it. But luckily for us, you know, we can just, you know, point and click, problem solved. We'll go ahead and put that away. Luckily, we know our silencer is very, very good, as we learned when we were dealing with the author. And oh man, that infected number just keeps going up. I wonder if it has like a hard cap that it will hit and be like, no, okay, that's... Oh, hey, there's some infected people up there. I'm assuming that yellow means infected. Let's go ahead and get behind here. Oh, that man's going to see us, so we're... Okay, what's going to happen here? I need to murder those two people. This is going pretty badly. I need to murder those two people. I need this man to not see me do it, or I need to deal with this man and then deal with those other people. So, okay. Before I reset, because I'm like, I've done this badly, we're gonna bum rush this. Oh, shh. And then we need to murder these people. So we're just gonna, you know, do this like a shooting game where you murder people. Now I'm going to switch back over to this. So we got two over. Nope, please. 47, please. Oh my God. Oh no, this is not the way you're supposed to play this video game. Also, I'm just not good at shooting with a stick. Whenever the Resident Evil 2 remake came out, I was so crap at that game for like the first few hours, just because I don't play shooters a lot. And also, all the shooters I've played for like the last 5 years have all been on my computer. So having to all of a sudden, like, you know, use the stick playing Resident Evil 2, I was like, uh-oh, how the hell do I aim like this? And it took me a long time to, like, you know, remember how to aim with a stick. Okay, so I'm guessing that the infected thing just kind of goes up with time. So we'll be cognizant of it. I'm guessing as you know, NPCs bump into each other. Oh hey, okay. So this guy wasn't here, or excuse me, this guy was here the first time we came down, and would have stopped us. I'm not sure if he'll be able to see us like crouching down, and it's like when we move, our head sticks out, but whenever we stop, we're invisible to him. Maybe he'll turn around because he's about. Oh. Yeah, he's about to turn around, look out on the distance. Can we, like, goof troop this? We'll subdue, and I'm subduing him. I didn't push him because I need this man's body. So we're just going to go ahead and drag. We've been seen, but that's fine because I'm going to take care of this. Please exit. Oh my God, there's so many people. Push the right button. Well, I pushed the wrong button, but it's fine. It's fine. I love that guy's like, oh, what's wrong with you knocking people out? Like, obviously, like, there's an issue that is happening here. We'll pick up the gun. We're in combat. I was seen. Okay. Well, let's restart this mission. Okay, cool. So I thought we could do that. I should have just stolen that man's clothes and like ran away. Okay, interesting. Because I could run down there, do that again, but I'm guessing based on the guard placement, we're being, you know, maybe lightly pushed away from this direction. Because there's 2 men up there. If that top man sees us, he's going to alert other people. So I'm just going to have one more try at taking out this man. Because if we can just, like, you know, if we run up there, knock him out, which unfortunately we don't have a melee weapon, which would be very good about, you know, knocking out this man, because then you can pacify them instead of having to, like, punch them. But if we can choke him out, you know, that doesn't make a sound. I'm not sure if that top man will eventually turn around or anything, because he's also staring out into the distance. And whenever you do that, you can't see anything. We were being seen there for a hot second. This man is not looking into the distance anymore, so I'm going to steal his disguise, and then I'm just gonna run away. And just hope that works. So see, like before I tried to drag him away so we could be like stealthy about it, but nah dog, that's not the way this is gonna happen. Now, I'm not sure where this man can go and where he can't, like, because at some point we're probably gonna need like the advanced guards or whatever. I suppose we did see this style of guard around here. I'll go ahead and take care of this camera. Not that it really matters. I probably shouldn't take care of this camera, because I'm guessing with like the infected aspect of this, we might need to like take some pot shots at some people.
47, listen. I've registered another infected patient.
Yeah, you've
The virus is
registered
spreading.
infect. So like, we may need to take some shots, and it might be useful to, you know, keep my gun full of the bullets that do the thing. Okay, so they just straight up like, whenever they pass someone, they like infect them. This is like super infectious, so we'll just pop.
But we must contain the virus.
And that was probably a bad idea. I thought that would be like sneakier. And also, I think I have like an aim assist thing on. I never bothered to turn it off because we didn't really do a lot of shooting, so I didn't see much point in turning off aim assist. But I'm assuming that there is some kind of degree of aim assist turned on, because when I pulled out my gun, it just like went straight for that man's head. And okay, let's restart one more try. In fact, you know, I probably actually could have checked to see if we had a save, because I bet at some point we garnished a save. Nope, that does not look like we have yet to get a save, because I was hoping that we sometime after acquiring this disguise we're about to go grab, you know, we would have gotten a damn save. But no, I need to make my coward save, so we can continue onwards. Okay, disguise acquired, safety save made. It's all good. Now we'll be able to do whatever we want. Now, I don't think we're going to be I do not think we'll be able to enter this area, because there's like the fancy Yakuza Providence. That's what the shadow government's called. I think they're like their guards. I don't remember if they're Providence or Yakuza. They were one of the two. And you know, we're not one of them, so I don't think they'll allow us to you know, continue onwards. But that's fine, because we're gonna do our thing. I'm gonna take out this camera, because we're about to do some bad things. Now I want to. Oh, people aren't infected yet. And when we walk past this point, somebody gets infected. It doesn't seem to be these two this time, but I'm guessing it's someone over here. Just because that's the way that it seems to work. We're gonna let this guy pass. See, it's this doctor. Like we saw her last time as well. Let's go ahead and just take the shot. Oh, actually, I'm going to kill this guy, because this guy's like a security guard, and he was doing like evasive maneuvers. Oh, did I not hit him? And she just kind of stands there and is scared. See, like he gets up after being shot. Man, I was hoping that we could... Why isn't he going down? And now I'm being shot to death. And we're doing our get shot to death jiggle. Okay. So we can't just run a gun like that. So once you start shooting, people will realize something's up. Also, probably the reason it's not working is, or not like just straight up murdering them the way I'm hoping it will, is because it's a handgun, and handguns don't have the distance I'm shooting for. Like I said, I don't play a lot of shooting games, and we haven't used a lot of the gun. So once we walk past here, someone's going to become infected. It's going to be that lady. We could continue to run down here and just try and get past these guards before they walk by, which I think might be in our best interest. I wonder if we can become infected, so let's just keep running. I'm not sure at what point this man is going to start seeing us. He has not started to see us, so that's fine. So I'm going to come down here. I'm going to crouch, and we're good. So the thing, typically it's been when we walk past that point, but I'm guessing it's a timed thing.
Listen. I've
Yeah, because around when the body was found, the thing was found and she became infected. So she's going to walk out here and immediately infected this man too. So what we need to do is we need to find a way to murder these people without letting them like continue to spread their infection. Like, what if I picked up the propane thing? Because like I could come down here and we could like just take some quick shots at these people. Can I become infected?
You always know what to say.
47,
Yeah, okay, so we can become infected if we get too close to them. So it's not like we can walk up and do our typical fare of, you know, like choking them to death or whatever. We need to do some ranged stuff, which doesn't have to be shooting them. Like we saw that propane flask. If I picked up that propane flask and left it right there, we could deal with this infection before it spreads, which would be nice. Now, I'm not sure. You know, obviously this part is scripted, but I'm not sure if there'll be other parts of this level where it's like, uh-oh, another doctor's gotten infected or whatever. And we need to be aware of that. Now, we know that this one's going to happen, so we're gonna cheat this one, and I'm just gonna hope this man doesn't see us. Do what we did, like, you know, this guy doesn't care about what we just did, but this guard walking by would have seen us and like been upset. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk by. I'm gonna drop this.
The virus is spreading.
I'm gonna drop that there. And now I'm going to just take a gander around. Now, there is a man here who could see us, like, pull out our gun and shoot. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and just run back here. So that was unfortunate that we just walked by right as she came out. So what I was thinking was maybe I would drop that thing, run back, and then we could shoot it from a distance and maybe not proc anybody. I'm gonna give that a shot, but try and be a little bit faster so we don't get infected in the process.
Here, the board will consider all extraordinary eliminations to be permissible targets. It's unfortunate, 47, but we must contain the virus here. The board will consider all extraordinary eliminations to be permissible targets.
Okay, so I think I got away with that. So I tried that a couple times trying to blow them up, and I kept getting noticed or not taking her out. Now, I think that worked, because I'm not in combat, but I'm being searched for, and somebody's coming for me right now. So I'm just going to duck down here. Now, the problem is these people behind me will know that I'm up to no good. Wait, did that man stop coming? Oh, nope. He's just a little slower than I expected him to be. So he's... I'm not sure if he's going to continue forward or if he just had to dial in. I don't think I can, like, Looney Tunes slip around him. I mean, we could murder all of these people. I don't want to play this level with, like, this murderous intent, like, that we've been doing. Why am I... Oh, I think I might be connected to, like, the Hitman thing. Now, is he going to just turn around like, that's enough? See, okay, so he gave up searching, so I think he might have seen me do the thing, or maybe he was just on alert and was, like, aware, like, something should be up. I'm not sure if he'll hear this or not, but I'm just going to sneak up behind him, because his outfit's very good. His, like, Yakuza, like, elite guard thing, his Providence, like, it's just bodyguard, so I'm not entirely sure what the deal is. But this is good, because now we also get his gun, because we may need to do a whole lot of murders in this one. I love their stupid red shoes. Okay, so very cool, very good. Now, that did feel cheap, because I just ended up doing this with, like, oh, well, I know exactly where the infected lady's going to come out, so I'm just going to ready the perfect shot to take her out, which didn't feel nice. Not sure if we should do it that way. Like, I came down here and I tried to set up the explosion, but that didn't go all great. Okay, so let's just take a moment. I'm gonna look at my intel. So we need to take out these 2 people, and we need to get the virus. We don't have any intel. Obviously there's still no opportunities. So I suppose we should just come in and just start looking for the people we need to kill. Which luckily it seems like they're just going to be in this half. They're not in the hotel half, just in the hospital half, which is a little unfortunate because the hotel half is the more interesting part of the level. In my opinion, there's a doctor who knows we're up to no good. That man scared me because I just saw him come in. I was like, "There's another 48," but no, it's just another bald guy. The baldness just always seems to get me. I'm always just like, "There's another 47," and it's gotten me many times. This doctor has like a unique look about him. He doesn't look like a generic NPC. Also, the cameras are in there. If we look at the camera feed, it doesn't seem like it doesn't match up perfectly. Like we know one of them's outside. Oh, there's a man right there as we're just crouching. That's funny. We know one of them's outside. I'm not sure if those camera feeds match up perfectly, but it is neat that they like show camera feeds as we go through here. I'm not sure if this man's immediately about to turn around and be like, "Why are you crouching? That's weird," which we don't want to happen. So I'm just going to keep on walking by so we can get... Oh,
Something's way off with you.
I wanted to get by him because they're going to know we're suspicious because I'm crouching around like a weirdo. But instead, I'm just going to run away from the situation. Running away from the situation works perfectly fine. And I'm guessing if we walk out here... Yeah, just dropping the ball. Like, we walk out here and we see, like, this biohazard area, so we can assume, the patient 0 is in here. View intel. I was waiting for Diane to come and be like, 47, I believe artists should die to show that they care. Well, that was really weird when she said that, but, she was trying to be like, here's my quippy thing I'm saying. It's just kind of a weird thing to say. Doctor's exploration of weaponized virus infection rate, lethality, believes blah, 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 blah. He seems to admire the crowd. Okay, so that doesn't really help. Okay, so we locked down like a bunch of people getting infected so we don't have to kill a bunch of them, which is nice. I'm guessing at some point more people are going to be infected and we'll have to take care of it. Also, as we saw, if we get too close to an infected, we'll have a 5-minute countdown. Now, we could have just rolled with becoming infected and tried to find the thing, but I didn't want to have to like steamroll the level. I kind of wanted to play it as appropriately as we can. I say as, we, well, I say we, but, obviously I'm the one who did the bad,
That suit will protect you from any risk of infection.
Oh, well, that's nice. So we don't have to worry about like people going infected and having to go murder a bunch of people. But I did feel a bit cheap just murking that woman just because I knew exactly where she'd come out, and I was able to steady the shot. In fact, I just swapped over to mouse control so I could prepare the shot and lobby it perfectly. Even then, like I still like didn't like do the perfect like sniper shot. I was Dr. Cage is the one in the black bio suit thing. Is this the room like?
That is Dr. Klaus Liebleed, 47. He cannot be allowed to leave the facility.
I'm not sure if this is like the room where we saw the magic surgery computer. Oh, she's up there. The magic surgery computer's up there. I can see her thing, I think.
I'm still registering infected in the hospital. Be sure to take care of it before leaving. We cannot allow this virus to spread.
Will this just tell me how many infected? No, this isn't telling me how many infected there are. But the count also didn't go up, so I'm not sure if that was a miss, like the computer, or, the game informed me of something it didn't need to, or if it was just like, hey, someone's been infected. Now the game's just not telling me that someone's been infected. Let me just get out of the way so he doesn't yell at me since he's an enforcer. Now I'm not sure if we should just, oh, there we go. Now it's telling us someone's been infected, which is a shame because now that someone's been infected, they're going to spread it around and a lot of people are going to be infected. Oh, an antidote. This might mean we don't have to murder people. This would be nice. Developed an antidote for his private use. Oh, no, the antidote's for us, I think, if we get infected. I'm not sure if we can go around and, like, jab people with the antidote to make them feel good again. What did this say? I didn't even see what that saw. I almost said I didn't see what that sawed, which, necrotic die-off. The virus dies rapidly as soon as... Okay, so that's just explaining why murdering someone, immediately ends the threat of the virus. It doesn't continue to incubate or whatever. Yep, it's spreading. There's 2. It's going to grow exponentially. What was this? Oh, was that just for the door? We were told, we can find the frickin' antidote within the doctor's like personal place, but we don't know where his personal place is.
I can almost see the little critters clawing their way out
What
of their
is this?
human
This is
cell
100%
cages.
Egyptian kind.
There's a button there. I want to push the button. Wait, is that the other? Oh no, that's an infected man. Okay, I was like, oh, is that patient zero? But no, that's just an infected man. Unless it is patient zero.
Injection, and we'll have you on your way, Mr. Cage.
Oh, it is Mr. Cage. Okay, so that's okay. So both of our targets are right there, and like if we go over to the map, wait, what? Oh, hey, it marks you're infected, so you don't have to like gun them down, or you don't have to like, where are the people? But we can see. And that's neat that the NPCs have names. So it's probably scripted to a degree to the first person who gets sick, but the fact that they can spread it to people who isn't entirely scripted, like their patrol scripted, but as people get infected, it probably exponentially spills out. It's just neat that the NPCs have names, and both are people that we want to murder in here. And there's a big red button, which I'm guessing will do. What did I just do? I just did something I wasn't. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to distract this man right here. Let's see if he'll fall for the old 1-2. I threw a coin, buckle my shoe. Will he come? Will he come for that? Oh my God! If he comes for this, this is gonna be perfect because we can choke him out. We throw him in here. We go push the button. Subdue. No one's seeing this. No one's seeing this. You can't see this. You can't see this.
47,
In fact,
I have new information. We've registered a rather large rise in the number of infected. You know what to do.
Oh, that would have been so good like a few seconds ago. Okay. Okay, so the infection is getting out of hand. We know a good way to do this. Both targets are going to be standing right there, and we can push a button that will immediately incinerate them. That seems pretty good to me. Unfortunately, though, I think I've biffed it. I'm not sure if oh my God, there's so many. I'm not sure if he'll come back after seeing that, or if he's just going to be on his way. People are getting infected. Diane's saying something. Let's let her finish what she's saying. Oh, was she just like, oh shit, stuff's getting out of hand? So what I'm saying is, let's look at the challenges to see if there's a fun way that we should be murdering these people before I just assume that this big red button that lights them on fire is the best way to do this, because that sounds like a pretty damn good way to do this. Okay, suit only. So obviously, yeah, there's always one sniper assassin. Assassinate with a lethal index. See, that doesn't sound fun to me. Yeah, it's looking like we're about to burn both of them alive. I think we're about to do that. So then there's... Oh, these are assassination. These are feats. So I'm guessing this is like no rubber. Complete the mission without using a hazmat suit. Oh, okay, so it's like it's like a common joke, but you know the number. So there's something with the number 47. So these are just weird things that we could do. It'd be like, you did it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and reload. My last load was right when I was. Oh yeah, we have the auto slot things, which would be much better, because I'm like, this is the one that I saved right before I took the shot, just in case I had to take it a couple times. I didn't end up using that save, which, good. Actually, how far back was this one? Because I was about to pick that one, because I saw the hazmat, and I was like, oh, it was already too late by then. But no, we could still have a shot with this one, especially now that we know we can go straight. We can just kind of we don't need to sprint through here, but we kind of know what we're doing. So now I know we can just, walk straight through here. We know we're going to 1-2 buckle my shoe with a coin. So let's go ahead and equip the coin. I'm going to open this. We're going to toss the coin down. Will you hear that through the closed door? He will not hear that through the closed door. Hopefully that won't.
Oh, come on. Seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Where you're from, man, but that's not the way we do it here, okay?
Yeah. See, like I didn't want to do this way. You just got in my way now. Hopefully, Button Man won't turn around while I stash the body, because just because the stupid door kept closing on us, we weren't able to do what I want to do. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Stand here, throw the coin, get out of the way. Will this attract the man? The man is attracted, and I see patient zeros in there. The other guy's there. So this is actually starting to feel a little weird, because I feel like I've super gamed this in such a way that's like we're pulling off the perfect thing, which, I mean, we've always used these safety saves, but this just feels like it's working out so perfectly. Because now I'm just gonna walk in here, we're gonna hit this thing, they catch on fire, and Oh, is he totally fine?
Target down. That's the end of Owen Cage and
Oh man, is the hazmat suit like perfectly like protected against the fire? Okay, I was like, this is going too, like, I was just saying, like, this is going too well. Like, we've just, like, used time travel to pull off the perfect assassination. But no. We did not get Cage with that. So we have to do something, I'm guessing, to mess with Cage's hazmat suit so it burns him alive. Assassinate using the incineration press without any other casualties. So we've gotten one.
now for Klaus Liebler.
Oh no, it just took him a second to die. Okay. Cool. I was like,
Infected at the facility, however. Once you've contained the situation, head for an exit.
yeah, okay, so I was like, damn, we have to mess with his suit. But no, he was just in the process of dying because it looked like he was perfectly fine, but nah, he just took a moment to die. Dude, wasn't that fucked up how all that just happened? Yep, I agree. Bye. We're suspicious, but now we're just going to walk out. We're just going to walk out of here now. We have some... Oh, I think... We got a lot of infected people. This isn't the way that we typically do things around here, but... We got shit we got to do. We got people we got to kill. And we can see where they are. People are searching for us. Is this a bathroom? This is, in fact, a bathroom. I don't want the... Because right now we have 7 infected. Where's his zoom in? Zoom map. Yuasa? I'm just going to call it... Because Koichi Yuasa. See, I was going to say Yuasa because I know I could say that one. So there's a man looking for us. We know one person's on the floor that we're on. We need to go down this hallway. Is this where this is pointing us to? I just want to get to the map. I wish there was a quick map button. I'm sure there is, and I'm just doing this wrong. Can I zoom in again? We walk down the hall, and you also will be right there. So I'm thinking that we're just going to do this, like, guns blazing, just murdering people. Like, I think that might be the best way to do this. Oh, yeah, I was like, why isn't he here? It's because the person's on the move. I think came this way. They're in the operating room. I'm going to go hit that stupid... I'm going to run in there and hit that button again. Let's see if we can do this. Oh, we just got to be quick. If we can hit the button again. Oh, you can only use the button once. Damn it. In fact, it's just going up. I'm not sure if it's going to hit a point where it hits a hard cap on how many infected there can be. Or, you know, something. Hey, excuse me. Something... Oh, what's this? Pick up? I think I picked up something. I'm not sure what I picked up. I'm just going to follow you. You're taking out the trash. Yeah, it's a joke. I understand. I understand your twisted sense of humor. Don't worry, I got you. So we're just gonna subdue, snap the neck. We're just gonna keep on going. We're just gonna leave the bodies laying around. I'm not too worried about that. Am I going the wrong direction? Let's go ahead and just walk here. So I'm on this floor. No one seems to be on this floor, so we got to go up. Hello, please don't turn around. Please do not look behind you, because we're just. Oh my God!
What happened? Who did this? Wouldn't be you, would it?
Okay, see, like, I didn't want to do that, but he got suspicious of me, and I got scared, so I did the murder. Okay, but the infected people just keep going up. We're being hunted, but that's fine because we're just gonna whip out our gun and just shoot anybody who's infected on our way out. And we're only gonna kill the infected people, even if someone comes at me with a gun who's not, you know, infected. We won't kill them. Oh my God, this isn't the way I wanted to do this, but. Unfortunately, that infected number just keeps going up. Yeah, I was already in trouble, dude. You're not infected, so I'm just going to run away from you. I'm in combat with him, though, so I'm just going to keep on running. Where is the stupid stairwell? This isn't the stairwell. This is taking me down. This is a stairwell. Here we go. I was looking for the stairs to get up, because all of the infected people are in the upwards direction. Oh, you're infected. I'm so sorry, ma'am. You're dead? You're dead. Cool. Oh, oh man, they actually do look pretty sick. Are we allowed in here? No, we're not allowed in there. Is anyone in here infected? Anybody infected? I'm so sorry. This. Hey, oh no, wait. You're not infected. Man, this. B. I didn't. No, B. I'm being shot to death while fighting this man. Please, 47. Exit combat with this. Okay. Okay, yeah. See, this doesn't feel right. I think we need to take care of the infected before they become a problem, because then they spill out of control. I know that's pretty obvious, but patient 0. If we take out patient 0 early, okay, let's load to this one. This is before things went to absolute shit. We may need to go and take care of the infected instead of dealing with the other guy. Like, oh, that's why he knew I was on. I was like, how did that dude know I was not up to any good? It's because he was an enforcer. I thought it was because I ran in there. Let's say, yeah, stem cell controls, cool. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to wait for this man to come out here. I don't have a melee weapon, unfortunately. I do have my silenced pistol, which I think might be our key here, so I'll just...
They were infected. We have to keep it from
Am I in trouble? Nope, nobody heard that. Perfect. That silencer is very good. Okay, so now we're not in trouble. There is a man dying there, which, I mean, we had to kill him. He was infected. Because he went... Those guys are going into the infection zone. Oh, I'm so sorry, ma'am.
Jesus.
So sorry. Crime noticed. I'm not sure who noticed it, but somebody know. Maybe it meant like she noticed that I had my gun out. Okay, so he's turned around. No one's seeing this. Oh, I missed my shot and I had to reload. Oh, don't worry. I'm not here to kill you. I am not here to kill you. Do not even worry about it. I'm looking for infected people. I need to reload my gun. See, I don't want to play this game this way, but like, there's a lot of infected people running around. Oh, she just got infected because... Oh, I thought that was the same girl, Dr. Model. Did you die? No, you still seem to be alive. I'm so sorry. Oh, we have more ammo than I thought we did. For some reason, I thought we had 28 bullets. I'm guessing maybe it was 68. I just don't remember. Got to shoot him a couple times. I'm actually going to... We're in trouble, so we might as well swap over to the other gun. Oh, man, I wanted to shoot this guy, so I moved the thing, but it was actually odd. Like, aim assist was already on this man. There's only 3 infected people left. We are in the process of dying. I see 2 skulls running around. My controller is vibrating because I am dying. Let me run out here. We're dead. Please, excuse me, doctor. Reload. Oh, no, I don't need to reload. Our last infected person is like running the fuck away. So I'm not sure if they're a doctor trying to escape or if they're... Oh, yep, it was a doctor trying to escape. Cool. So combat. We're in so much fucking trouble. But what we'll do is we'll change disguises, and it's all fine. We're no longer in trouble.
Without a hazmat suit, you risk exposure to the virus.
Yep, I'm aware. I will... Are we done with the level, or is there another thing we need to do? Because I'm not being given an objective. So I think are we good to escape? I think we're good to escape. Oh, I forgot to pick up that hammer because I was like doing like speedrun boy, like trying. Okay, see, I'm not sure how I feel about that level because I'm not a fan of the way I just did that level. Just the infection spreading made me like, oh, we have to do this like panic. Like I need to just kill people as soon as I see them if they're infected. And you know, I typically like you guys know I like to play this game. I like to do the silly things and shit. Oh, I was about to be like, oh, let's just go ahead and quickly murder these guys. Just because that... Fine. We'll just quickly murder these people. Not the way I want to do this, but I need to escape, and I think we need the place to be clear for us to escape, so I'll just... See, Oh, you're still alive. So sorry, but I need to... Yep, I need to escape. Yep. Exit mission. Yeah, I definitely did not like the way I played that.
We offer their congratulations. We'll speak again shortly. I finished the final operations report for the client.
And the weaponized virus?
Destroyed. I supervised it. This was a close-run thing, 47. Nabazov's plan was brilliant.
This is beyond the work of a cult. This is tradecraft.
Indeed. Of course, as far as the ICA is concerned, the contract is closed.
Sounds like you have some work ahead of you before I get involved. I have to go. I've acquired the target.
Okay. That was cool. Okay. You know, I like doing the goofy, like, time to set up a murder sandbox, some weird Rube Goldberg, like, oh, we need to do this, and this to feed a woman fugu, or, you know, like, launching a man out of a plane. I really enjoy that aspect of the game. Now, with the infection spreading, and, you know, spreading exponentially, it did seem like it might have had a hard cap at 11. Excuse me, it did never go above 11. But that might have been something to do with the amount of NPCs that were available in the level, I'm not sure. Also, since they kind of stayed kind of contained, like once they got out, it might have gotten higher. So I didn't really like running around and just murdering people, and our score is going to be very bad. We got no Hitman logos because we killed so many damn people. And, you know, we're like negative stealthy. We had to kill 13 infected people, and then we had to kill 3 not target people, which I think we're at the very end just because I was like, I need to get out of here, and panicked because I don't think you can escape whenever people are, like, pursuing you, although that was just me, like, panicking. We might have been able to escape with those people pursuing us, like, no problems, no questions asked. But yeah, that was interesting. I liked Patient Zero, so the first 2... Okay, for a moment I thought, like, it was going to be, like, another cutscene or credits or whatever. So... I had, you know, speculated, like, oh, maybe this ties into the main game, because in the main game, which one is it? Oh, what is this? Oh, this is actually the campaign thing. I confused me for a moment. When we were in the World of Tomorrow, there's a company that's doing, you know, they were also going to do a viral, like, bio attack thing. So I wasn't sure if they tied into each other. I don't think they do. I feel like they would have been more explicit with that reference, although, you know, if the company name is the same, I mean, we could probably assume that they're tied in some way, even if it's not, like, completely direct, like, oh, and it's the same virus or whatever. It could just be that the company had an interest in viral weapons. But, you know, it was a fun little bonus thing. Let's actually go back to campaign and go over to Patient Zero so we can look at them. You know, the source and the author, you know, they were neat. They were very traditional, like, well, traditional. They were like the main campaign where we just have a weird murder sandbox that we go and do our thing. You know, the source was fun. I did get a little lost because I didn't understand the bounds of the level, and you know, also confused myself with where I had access with the cult outfit. You know, but I liked it. It was fun drowning the man while Agent 47 continued to talk to him very calmly, dunking the cult leader lady with the fire extinguishers was very fun. Setting him on fire, very cool. Author I enjoyed. It was fun being the murderer from the trashy novel book, and then drowning people in toilets. Always a great time drowning people in toilets. Sniper level, very fun. I imagine sniper games are fun. Like, what's it, like Sniper Elite, or there's some game called that, or something akin to that people really like, where you can do weird trick shots. But I thought it was fun, you know, like a very grim Where's Waldo, you know, fun. Patient Zero. Now, it had the aspect of the traditional, you need to, like, murder sandbox your way to get rid of the doctor and Patient Zero. But then, like, the infection thing just made me, I hit my keyboard, and I was worried that things were going to go bad, but no. You know, just the infection thing made me panic, and I've just ended up playing that game like how my dad tried to play Hitman, whichever one we had, Blood Money. I don't know which one it was. I think it was on the PS2. Actually, now that I think about it, we might have played 2 Hitman games, because I think there might have been one on the Xbox 360 we played, and one on the PS2. Not important, doesn't really matter. That was Patient Zero. I did enjoy Patient Zero. The infection thing was a neat thing to throw in there, but it made me panic and play the game in a way that I didn't entirely want to play the game in. I'm sure there's probably someone who does this in a very, very cool manner, and doesn't, like, cheap headshot the first lady you see to stop the infection from spreading to the outside. Like, we could have just let that, like, I started making hand motions to actually hit my computer monitor, because I'm being an idiot, I guess, and stretching my arm out to touch my computer. Like, but you know, we could have just let the infection spill out, like, wildly, and then just like, well, we've taken care of our targets, time to kill everyone in this building, instead of, like, using time travel essentially to do the perfect kill up until the moment that we got rid of the people, and then just kind of Looney Tunes around murdering people. But also alternatively, we could have gone and dealt with infections as they cropped up. Like when we were starting to go after Cage and Linefield, or whatever the doctor's name was, Patient Zero and Bad Evil Doctor, who, like, I think he might have even had like the like comical like evil German doctor accent. I think I heard a bit of like how I learned to stop worrying and love the bomb, like, oh, it is me, the doctor, like, I think I might have heard that, but I also wasn't entirely listening to the NPCs because I was trying to rush to push a burn button to burn them alive. He might have had that voice. I'm not sure. It might have just been that he had a German accent, and then I just was like, oh, evil doctor, German accent, gotcha. But the infection thing was a neat mechanic. It made me play the game in a way I didn't entirely enjoy, but I'm sure, like, maybe if we were more on the ball and like, uh-oh, someone's infected, check their map and took care of it, like, maybe we could have done that a bit better. Because from the way we played it, we only saw 2 immediate outbreaks. One from a doctor who I'm guessing, Patient Zero, came in contact with Cage, and then the other one seemed to be a bodyguard. It was probably a doctor, and just the bodyguard got infected. By the time we got out, there was a lot of bodyguards infected, but I'm guessing it was probably also a doctor who saw Cage without a hazmat suit. I'm guessing that was the idea. Very cool level, very cool campaign. We've enjoyed it. With that, Patient Zero has come to an end. But we're not done with Hitman just yet. Like I said, we're going to do some escalations. We're not going to do all the escalations because there's a lot of escalations. Like, every level has a bunch of escalations. Like, even like this training one, like, this training one, only 2 escalations. Okay, cool. But, if we come back, we go to Paris. Like, Paris is going to have a bunch of them. Like, all of these are escalations that we can come and do. There's also, like, holiday content, which I'm not sure why actually, let's check. Okay, so like in-gear holiday Christmas stuff, that's still available. But in Colorado, there was a Halloween one. Is that, like, still available? It doesn't seem, unless this no, that's an escalation. So it's weird that the Christmas holiday stuff is available, but the Halloween one isn't. And so I'm not too worried about that. Like, maybe if those are really fun, we'll come back to them at some point. But for now, I have 3 escalations we're going to do. I believe I mentioned this in the first bonus episode, but I looked on a Reddit thread that was like, what are the best escalations? And I picked out the top 3 that were in different locations so we could go and see some different places. So we'll be doing those. In fact, I'm just going to stick to my guns on the ones I picked. I was like... because, like, I think a bunch of them were in Paris. I was like, well, Paris is a level we haven't seen a lot of, whereas we've seen a lot of Sapienza. We've been to each of these levels once, with the exception, well, we went to Colorado, sort of. But I'm just gonna stick to the 3 I picked out. We'll be doing those. I'll credit the Reddit thread it has like a document of like the rankings for the escalations. We'll be doing those, and then we might finally be done with Hitman. We may come back for the holiday content at some point if it's fun. I'm sure it's actually probably pretty good. Well, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and say we'll do the holiday content. If Halloween comes back, we'll do Christmas. I'll stick to that promise on that one. We're not gonna be doing all the escalations because there's a bunch of them, and I'm just not interested in playing them all. They did seem neat, but seemed like the kind of thing that would get a bit grindy if we were like, we're gonna do them all now. Also, the elusive targets we can't do because, obviously they passed. I've heard that the elusive targets from 1 are available in 2 again. But, we're not playing 2, we're playing 1, and I'm not worried about that. I'm kind of not keen on the idea of, elusive targets being like actually being elusive. Like, it feels like the kind of thing that's like, maybe have them like only available at certain times, and then maybe like Splatoon levels, kind of like, oh, this person's available now, and now this person's available now. And then if they hit a point where like, oh, we're done with the game, we're not going to be updating it further, all the elusive targets are now just, they're no longer elusive. I don't know. I'm spitballing just because I've heard the elusive targets are very fun and cool, and I would have liked to play them. But we can't. I mean, we could go do Hitman 2, but then we've still missed out on a bunch because Hitman 2 is a couple months old at this point of this recording. And also, when you're listening to it, because regardless, it'll be a couple months. It'll be more months than what I've said at this moment. So, Patient Zero over. Escalations next time. Holiday only if I can do my Halloween stuff. Goodbye. Thank you for putting up with me. I appreciate it.